Tesla launches Model 3 long-range RWD variant for commercial customers. A Tesla account manager in the United Kingdom, UK, recently announced the launch of a Model 3 long-range RWD variant, specifically catering to the needs of commercial customers. The Tesla Model 3 long-range RWD variant will be available for B2B fleets with a starting price of $58,358.15. Tesla's senior key account manager in the UK, Karen Bowen, announced the Model 3 LRRWD through LinkedIn a few days ago. Its long-range capabilities combined with access to Tesla's supercharger network provide peace of mind for the most intensive and demanding fleet users. Its high-efficiency powertrain delivers best-in-class range whilst still providing quick acceleration and a comfortable, smooth ride, noted Bowen. Tesla's Model 3 long-range RWD has more range than the Model 3 RWD sold to individual customers. The base Model 3 in the UK has an estimated range of 305 miles WLTP, while the long-range RWD variant for commercial customers has an estimated range of 394 miles WLTP. Keep in mind that WLTP estimates are usually higher than EPA range estimates. As per the U.S. Department of Energy, the 2023 Tesla Model 3 RWD has an EPA estimate of 272 miles. With that in mind, the Tesla Model 3 long-range RWD might have an EPA range starting from 275 miles and up to 300 miles. The Model 3 long-range RWD can be ordered through Tesla's B2B channels. Tesla estimates Model 3 LRRWD variant deliveries to start by June 2023 in the United Kingdom. Source: reposted and summarized from Maria Morano at Teslarati. Elon Musk reportedly cut Tesla performance bonuses at Giga Shanghai. Tesla workers at the U.S. EV maker's busy factory in China are reportedly pushing back as the company allegedly cut their performance bonuses. Sources claim the cuts came due to a safety incident that happened earlier in 2023 at the plant. While we don't have details from Tesla about the situation, it seems a worker died at the factory. Giga Shanghai is arguably Tesla's most important factory now, and it may continue to be in the future. This is because the plant makes EVs for the domestic market, which is the largest automotive market in the world and a hot spot for EVs and for export. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has praised China and pointed to some of its automakers as Tesla's only real competition. The U.S. automaker has had to initiate many price cuts to remain competitive in China amid growing competition. Nonetheless, the factory has been able to produce more EVs than any of Tesla's other plants. In fact, it's currently capable of cranking out at least 750,000 per year. Thanks to the clear success of Giga Shanghai, as well as Musk's love for the factory, its leadership, and its employees, the performance bonuses just made sense. For this reason, it's a bit shocking to some people that they may have been reduced or eliminated. The Tesla China performance bonuses were set at 2,000 yuan, $291 United States dollars, which may not seem like much. However, Electrek writes that the workers may only make the equivalent of about $16,000 per year, so $300 is significant. Electrek shares that, according to Reuters, the bonuses would be cut for Tesla workers in China due to a safety accident that happened at the factory in Q1 2023. The report states that a Tesla worker died during an incident at Giga Shanghai's welding workshop. Based on the report, the local government determined that the worker was directly responsible for the incident. However, it also stated that Tesla was indirectly responsible based on how it handles safety management. Hopefully, more information about the safety incident and reported fatality will come to light. In the meantime, this is a developing story, and we need to take the details with a grain of salt. If more details become available, we'll update this story or publish a follow-up. Source: reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EVs. Tesla building brand new production line for Giga Mexico. Tesla's next electric car factory will be located in Mexico unless the company decides to break ground on another location soon. The factory near Monterrey is expected to go up in record time, though a recent announcement makes it clear it might take longer than some early speculation assumed. Tesla has already shared that it plans to build EVs in Mexico on a new, smaller platform that will significantly reduce costs and result in lower prices. The goal is much like that of Tesla's recent price cuts, to make electric cars affordable for the masses. After we read and shared reports of Tesla's potential plans to build the Mexico-based EV plant in record time, it seems it may take much longer than the company's Giga Shanghai. Tesla built the China factory in just 9 months, which is much quicker than its factories in Germany and Texas, and much quicker than most factories across the globe. According to a recent report by Teslarati, Governor Samuel Garceau Ida Sepu Falvida admitted that it's likely to take at least a year longer to get the Mexico plant ready than it did in China. However, this is because Tesla's upcoming factory will be the first to move to produce EVs on a brand new platform. Sepu Falvida reportedly explained, "In the beginning, there was talk that Tesla wanted to break the 9-month Shanghai record. But with the meetings we have been having, the model they want to bring out, which is the economic model that is going to be sold massively, is going to require a whole new production line." The Mexican government official went on to explain that Tesla's new production line is in a sort of workshop mode, so that the company can get together renderings and make plans for the factory. He estimates it could take 12 to 15 months to get everything wrapped up with the new production line thanks to the large amount of factory space it will consume. That said, space isn't a concern for Giga Mexico. Giga Texas is currently Tesla's largest gigafactory and its headquarters. The building and property in Texas are absolutely massive, and the upcoming factory in Mexico will be even bigger. Sepu Falvida also shared that everything else related to the future Tesla factory has been moving forward very quickly. So there's no hold up on that end. The city has reportedly taken care of the necessary requirements related to water, electricity, and gas for the factory. He said Mexico is ready and will just wait on Tesla's final render to start as soon as the company gives the green light. Source: reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EVs. Tesla Model 3 long-range RWD will be available again in Europe. The Tesla Model 3 long-range RWD rear-wheel drive might be soon reintroduced, according to the latest media reports. The LRRWD version of the Tesla Model 3 originally was the first Model 3, introduced in 2017, but later discontinued in 2019 as the company focused on AWD all-wheel drive and performance versions. This particular version was one of the most interesting due to its high value proposition range and performance versus price. According to Fleet Europe via Drive Tesla Canada, Tesla is preparing to once again offer the Model 3 LRRWD in Europe, but interestingly only for fleet customers. The report is backed by a LinkedIn post by Karen Bowen, Senior Key Account Manager at Tesla. Introducing the new Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive for our B2B customers in the UK to accelerate the electrification of Europe's B2B fleet, we are introducing a new Model 3 variant that caters to the needs of our commercial customers. Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive combines a segment-leading range of 394 miles WLTP with highest charging convenience. At an entry-level price point from $46,990. It would mean that the new old version will fit in between the entry-level Model 3 RWD, the standard one, with LFP batteries, and the long-range AWD version, both in terms of range and price. Model 3 RWD, 305 miles, 491 kilometers WLTP. Model 3 LRRWD, fleets only, 394 miles, 634 kilometers WLTP. Model 3 LRAWD, 374 miles, 602 kilometers WLTP. Model 3 Performance, 340 miles, 547 kilometers WLTP. The price of $46,990, $58,354 mentioned for the United Kingdom is 9.3% higher than in the case of the entry-level version, $42,990 or $53,387. A simple price calculation for US dollar does not work between Europe and the United States because of taxes, specifically VAT. But we could add 9.3% on top of the price of the Model 3 RWD to get an estimated level of $47,000 if the Model 3 LRRWD would be reintroduced also in North America. However, we don't know whether that's the case, because the European Model 3 are imported from China. And Tesla might want to address the specific needs of the European market. Entry-level company car with the highest possible range. On top of that, in North America, Tesla is expected to reintroduce the long-range AWD version. Anyway, if a company does not want the additional performance associated with dual motor, all-wheel drive system, then a less expensive LRRWD for fleets would be the way to go. At some point, it will return to the general market as a used car. We guess that Tesla simply have to offer this version to be competitive for fleets, while in the case of retail customers, the company potentially prefers higher margin versions. Source: reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at Inside EVS. Tesla battery supplier Panasonic teases new U.S. factory. Tesla battery supplier Panasonic is teasing the construction of a new factory in Oklahoma, USA. The factory will be the third manufacturing location of the Japanese company in North America. Japanese company Panasonic Holdings, which is Tesla's battery supplier, said on Sunday it was considering building a battery factory in the U.S., according to Reuters. There is a high possibility that it will be placed in Oklahoma. This factory will be the Japanese company's third manufacturing site in the United States. Panasonic has entered into an agreement with the state of Oklahoma that defines the eligibility and terms of the incentives under Oklahoma's LEAD Act. The company told Reuters in an email. Panasonic was referring to an incentive package the state has set up to attract major companies to its Mid-America Industrial Park in Pryor. There are no other specific decisions that have been made by the company. We will share more information as it is available, the statement said. In March 2022, it was reported that Panasonic is negotiating a new U.S. plant to supply Tesla and possibly other electric vehicle makers with next-generation lithium-ion batteries. The Japanese company considered several sites for a multi-billion-dollar plant, including one in Oklahoma and another in Kansas. Ultimately, in November, it was confirmed that Kansas had been selected as the new location. Panasonic said it would start production at the new plant with 2,170 battery cells. The company mentioned developing the 4,680 battery cells but did not say they would be made at the Kansas factory. The news that Panasonic is once again considering Oklahoma for its factory is very interesting. If the Kansas factory is making 2,170 battery cells, then there is a possibility the Oklahoma factory could make 4,680 battery cells. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Looking ahead to Tesla's annual shareholder meeting. Tesla has its next annual shareholder meeting coming up next month, and many investors are already considering what to expect at the event. Held with a limited in-person capacity at Tesla's Gigafactory, Texas, most will take part online in a public livestream event. The next Tesla shareholders meeting will take place on Tuesday, May 16, 2023, and will let investors vote on 5 different proposals, as reported by Yahoo Finance. The proposals include one investor proposal, votes on executive compensation, a new candidate for board membership, and more. You can see the proposals detailed below, as were recently disclosed in a filing and reported on by Yahoo Finance. Tesla Board of Directors nomination. Tesla has nominated former CTO J.B. Straubel to succeed Board of Directors Class 1 Director Hiromichi Mizuno, whose term is running out and who will not be seeking re-election. Straubel is the founder and CEO of battery recycling company Redwood Materials, which has an ongoing partnership with Tesla. He worked as the company's CTO for 14 years and has had a relationship with Elon Musk since before joining Tesla. Shareholders will vote to approve or deny Straubel's nomination. In addition, board chair Robin Denholm and Musk are up for re-election. Frequency of non-binding vote on executive compensation. Tesla shareholders will vote on how often they want a non-binding advisory vote on executive officer compensation, choosing between 1, 2, and 3-year cycles. The board has officially recommended a 3-year cycle. Executive compensation. Shareholders must approve or deny a recently proposed compensation plan for Tesla's 4 executive officers. Tesla's executive officers include Musk, Tom Zhu, Andrew Baglino, and Zachary Kirkhorn. Investor proposal on reporting on key person risk. Iceland investor Sumtrus EHF has put forward this proposal, which looks to identify significant people, succession processes, and other actions to ameliorate the impacts of their potential loss. The proposal comes amidst concerns over Musk's leadership, who leads Tesla and a number of other companies, most recently including Twitter. Tesla recommends voting against this measure, adding that its approval would cause unnecessary competitive harm. Appointment of independent registered public accounting team. Lastly, Tesla has requested that investors vote to continue using PricewaterhouseCoopers as the company's auditor for 2023 financial statements. According to Tesla, PwC has been auditing the company's financials for 17 years. Tesla held its previous annual shareholders meeting on August 4, 2022 at Giga, Texas, during which investors voted in favor of another stock split, among other proposals. In 2021, the automaker held its annual shareholder meeting on October 7 as an online-only event. Tesla's shareholder meetings typically last around an hour to an hour and a half, also including Q&A sessions in which investors can ask their own questions to the company's leaders. Source: reposted and summarized from Evanex at Inside EVS.